Hello there, people. My name is Simon, and this is some Gran Turismo 5 gameplay. And it's not just Gran Turismo 5 that you're going to get today. No, you're going to get some Black Ops as well. Because I'm like that, man. I'm nice, and I'm like that. And this Gran Turismo race is against some freaking supercars, man. We got some, the Mercedes SLKs, Zondas, Porsches in this game. But my nice little Renault Clio V6 Sport just destroys them, absolutely destroys them. Actually gets quite worrying towards the end. I nearly lose, but nevertheless, it don't matter. It don't matter. Alright guys, so what should we talk about? I've got an idea what we're going to talk about. I've got an account with Love Film, and I've been renting the Lost final season box set. And it's quite funny because you're probably thinking, wow, how the hell does that work? And they basically send you a disc in the post, and I've got an account where I get 2 discs every time they send me a disc, so I get 2 discs. So I'm only allowed 2 discs at my home at any one time, and so it's pretty cool. But I've got to have so much patience, because I'll watch the first disc and then watch the second disc, and I've got to send it off and wait 3 days for it to come, for the third disc to come, and then I can carry on watching the series. And it's quite funny because usually I just go and buy it, but I'm becoming a little bit more responsible with my money now, and I think it's about time that I started, realising that I've got this account with Love Film and that I can rent stuff. This is why I'm not asking for games for Christmas from any of my family members, because I can just get them off Love Film really, and there's no real need to buy them anymore. You can just get them off Love Film and complete them, achievement whore, get some avatar going, and get those 6 achievements, which is always good, because then you get 1000 G for nothing pretty much. But yeah, so we've been watching Lost, and I'm not a fan of Lost. Well, I wasn't a fan of Lost. I watched the first series, and I always speculated oh yeah, they're in a dream, or oh yeah, they're dead already, and stuff like that. I went through every possible scenario. Oh yeah, the polar bears are there because David Attenborough's, recording some sort of wildlife special in the jungle. I don't know, there was every possibility. And so I watched the first series, and then I didn't watch the second series, and I didn't watch the third series, and then I watched the fourth series. And it was funny because I didn't really need to watch the second or third series to understand what was going on in the fourth series. I understood it, and it was quite funny. You think to yourself, well, what was the point in the second and third series? And then what I decided to do was not watch the 5th series and then watch the 6th series. So I done that, and I understood it at the end. I understood what was going on, but I came to the realization that this television series is probably one of the best television series ever. I mean, the dramatization of the plot and the storyline and the characters, the emotional depth that they go into. I mean, that, if you've not seen Lost, I'm going to throw a few spoilers out here, but that bit where Jin and Sun die, I mean, Jesus, that would get anybody, any man that goes to the gym 7 days a week that's on freaking steroids crying. I mean, and then when they realise at the end that they're dead, and they start speaking English, I mean, fucking hell, I literally had a whole box of tissues, and I was done with all of them afterwards. Obviously from the crying, I wasn't doing anything else. I wasn't imagining Sun naked at all. But anyway, yeah. So there's that, and so I was watching the series, and I mean, I really regret not watching the 2nd and 3rd and the 5th. So I really want the box set now, but it's going to cost nearly £250. So I'm thinking I might just film all of them, and make it a lot easier. But then I think to myself, but I want to, own it and be able to watch it again sometime. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether or not it's really worth it. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so I've just been watching like Lost and getting involved in that, and I've sort of had a little break from playing some video games, and then yet last night I went and played some Call of Duty, and I was getting back into the swing of things, and realised that if you go away from the game for so long, you sort of just end up, you know, in like a rut, because you sort of forget things in the game. And I've noticed the patch hasn't come out yet, although it may have come out by the time I'm talking. By the time this video goes out, not by the time I'm talking. So yeah, it's all good. And then I've been watching what else have we got? The Office. Freaking hell, man, that show can just live on. I mean, the writing in that show is like pretty goddamn awesome. It never ceases to amaze me. That show is fucking just so funny. I was a huge fan of like the British Office. I'm a huge fan of Ricky Gervais, and when I knew there was going to be an American one, the British sort of mentality is, oh, the Americans, they've stolen something else from us. Oh, it's going to be rubbish. Oh God. But it was a bit iffy when it first came out. I had that mentality, and then about 2 years ago I started getting into it, and I've just been like hooked ever since. I think Steve Carell is like just freaking amazing. When he gets upset because like people find out that he's been like an evil douche to somebody, it's like you freaking deserve it, man. You just poured some freaking coffee over a Woody, you know. He's like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah. So I've been watching so many TV shows. I mean, How I Met Your Mother. That's another show that is neglected, I think, by a lot of critics, because that show's like hilarious. I'm actually in love with that show. The comedy aspect of that is just, you know, what I'm into. And Barney, who doesn't want to be Barney? You know, fucking hell, who does not want to be Barney? But yeah, I've been watching loads of TV shows, and it's been weird because like when I was playing Call of Duty and just constantly playing Call of Duty, I sort of you sort of neglect TV. You sort of forget about it. You forget that anything's going on. I knew I didn't even know it started snowing until I walked outside my house. I just don't turn on the news to find out whether or not it's snowing or not, or what's going on in the world. It's odd. Gaming sort of just takes it's an odd sort of escape from reality. It sort of takes you away to a place that, like, your happy place, or your angry place if you're playing Call of Duty multiplayer. Yeah, it just sort of makes you forget about what's going on in the world. And yeah, so I've just been watching loads of TV shows at the moment, and just been enjoying it immensely. And I actually got into I was watching a show the other day. What was it called? Was it The Event? I think I saw the pilot for that, and that looked like a mix of, like, you know, Heroes, Lost, and like the X-Files. It was odd. I kind of enjoyed it though. I thought it was pretty good. It was odd in the good sense that I knew it was going on, but I just not thought that the elements of Lost, you know, the X-Files and Heroes, could be put into one TV show. But yeah, I was watching that, and I quite enjoyed that. But I don't know if they're going to make, or if they, I think it actually got commissioned for 22 episodes, because it's currently in its first season, and I saw the pilot of that. But I think it got commissioned. So yeah, check out The Event. That was a pretty good pilot. I've not seen any of the other episodes, but if the pilot's good, then hopefully the TV show will also be good. Okay, so where are we? We're 10 minutes in, and I'm currently playing some gun game on Jungle, and this is a strange video because it seems like ages ago that we was racing around a racetrack, but it was only like 10 minutes ago. And I thought, you know, you guys want to see some videos, so I'll try and put as many as I can into one video. I'm actually thinking of doing an F1 Gran Turismo Call of Duty crossover. That would be epic, right? Absolutely epic. You guys would, you know, you'd be needing tissues for that, and you wouldn't be crying. Oh god, I'm so weird. But yeah, so I thought I'd just throw like 3 videos into one, and then talk some blibber blabber over it. So I hope you guys are still listening, and I hope you guys are enjoying the triple gameplayage that's coming your way. And if you enjoy it that much, let me know so that I know to do it in the future. Because, you know, putting out like a 5-minute video, I'll tend to talk, or I won't even talk. Well, I'll talk, but I'll talk for a little bit, and then I won't get everything that I want to say in, and then I'll rush it, and it'll just end up in like this pointless excuse for a YouTube video, which I'm not very proud of, and I'll start to cry. But yeah, so I've been playing a lot of wager matches recently, and I've not been doing too great, to be honest with you. It's been pretty embarrassing in sometimes, because you'll get so frustrated. Sticks and stones. Oh my god, that is the worst wager match ever. Like, I'm pretty sure that all I die from in that game is a tomahawk. And if you've never played Sticks and Stones, the tomahawk like bankrupts you. Like, it's so, like, I was like had like 28 kills or something. I was completely destroyed, and this douche just comes up behind me and just throws a tomahawk at my head, and it bankrupts me. And you're like, wait, but I've got 28. I've got nearly like double the second person's points, and you're. It doesn't make any sense. That just like, oh, I would break a controller if I didn't have restraint on myself over that game mode. It's so annoying. I actually believe that these are not high wager matches. I think these are like 30 COD points, because I was doing so badly. I'm not quite sure. I have to find out at the end. But yeah, so the wager matches I've been playing have been so frustrating. I mean, I'm pretty good at gun game. I'm okay at gun game. I can come second or first on that, but Sticks and Stones, that game hates me. I'm pretty sure it hates me. I'm pretty sure that there's somewhere in the servers of Call of Duty saying, don't let this person win. But anyway, I shall see you later. Please like, comment, subscribe. La la.